How's it going, everybody? It's Dean here from Our Gaming, drafting Theros, ranked Beyond Death. Happy to draft away this Sunday afternoon. Hope everyone's doing okay. Cool. So what are we doing here then? Storm Heralds. I've only actually seen this. Play off once, in all fairness, and it was good. It was really effective. It won them the game, but like I say, I've only ever seen it once. I think for me, I'm going to grab the Dark Side is nice, but I think it's Dreadful Apathy. Really starting to love this card. So what should we go for here? Eidolon's nice. Eidolon is nice. Venomous Hierophant as well. Omen of the Forge. Although that takes into Boros, and that's kind of like uncharted territory for us, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of going down that way. I think I'm going to try the 8 for Eidolon. It's a card I've not actually played in a while. Second Dreadful Apathy. Oh, yes please. I'll have as many of these as possible in the deck. But now the question comes. Should we have actually just taken the Omen of the Forge? Perhaps. I mean, here I'm going to take the Fateful End. Thank you for the host, guys. Really do appreciate it. Hello to everyone on Mixer. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well indeed. Okay, so what do we fancy here? So, I mean, I'm obviously playing white to some extent, aren't I? But is it going to be white-red? The Maze Warden's nice if it is. Eidolon temporarily goes into the sideboard. No, the bronze sword's not been too good. I think it's expensive to equip, isn't it? Which makes it quite difficult. The course is fine, of course. Take it probably to the sideboard. Full of possibilities, but I think we need to go for the Sentinel's Eyes. Flicker. I mean, we haven't actually seen any creatures, which is. I mean, I've got really nothing really to do with the Flicker. I think I'd grab the Wardens just on the off chance. Yeah. So what do we think? Do we take the Chimera or? It's a weird one, isn't it? Maybe I'll take the Chimera just because it's one of the strongest cards in the. Okay, I'm going to go for the Wayfarer here. So we're keeping that white. Take the creatures just so we've got creatures. Oh, a second War Leader though. It's better than these, isn't it? And the Dawn Evangel Wield. Nice. So we think we're in white. We're not entirely sure on the second colour just yet. Oh, Ashiok, hello. I mean, yeah, I take it, don't I? It is. Wow.
There is little as exquisite as the
and now it's about trying to fit it in. Because none of these cards work with it at all. Can we do a double splash, perhaps? So we need to try and bleed into the blue a little bit, don't we? I think black's going to be our splash. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, guys. I'm honestly not. I mean, do we... I mean, the thing is, realistically, there's no blue cards or black cards here that we take, right? Yeah, I'm not So, Omen of the Hunt lets us splash, doesn't it? Chimera Wardens just as a bit of protection. Oh dear, oh dear. I've done that thing where I've backed myself into a corner again. I tend to do that all the time. It's really not healthy. Okay, so for those of you who just joined in chat, we picked up Ashiok, pack 2. A very, very strong card. But there's no sort of black cards or blue cards that really like take our fancy. And now we need to decide how we actually cast these cards should we play them. So I mean, I could go. The thing is, these. I actually don't know. The Lampad is nice, but in terms of getting that ramp out, I mean, I think it's the Chimera. Well, but then again, the Omen don't. If we do play green, we will want to Omen, won't we, to help us splash. Let's see what's in the next pack. Forerunner. See, again, it's just all of these really good kind of green cards. The black cards are looking very, very weak. First for Meaning helps us draw. Now that is quite useful. Okay. Are we just going to play kind of like 5-color good stuff and just hope we get there? Is that what we're thinking about? Priest. I mean, that is nice. It's a bit of a stretch, though. But, yeah, I think I need more defensive creatures, don't I? So play these whites. Another Wayfarer. Okay, Unknown Shores. Let's make sure we can get there on the splash, I think. Another Glory Bearers. Yes, please. So we are base white. Final Flare. Okay. We always do seem to have this this kind of like the first time we play a draft each day is always an absolutely shocker of a draft, isn't it? And I think that's what this is shaping up to be, but that's fine. I'm more than happy to go out on a limb, fail, and just kind of settle in with the drafts for the rest of the evening. Yeah, it's all really bad. All really bad. I mean, we've got some excellent green cards. Do we just shove those in as well? Maybe get rid of... I mean, the thing is, we're passing like excellent things such as the Chimeras, which we've got 2 of already. Foreigners. So maybe we go green, white, splashing blue, black, and red. Is that where we're going? Revoke Existence just for a little bit of removal. Oh wow! So Banishing Light is a great piece of removal for us. So we're definitely white, aren't we? I would like to take the altar, but if we are splashing black, we need the Final Deaths or the removal we can get in. Inevitable End is another very good removal spell. Traveller's Amulet would help us out a lot though, but I think making sure we've got that removal will be key for us. And we can pick up a Traveller's Amulet here. And another Traveller's Amulet, yes please. A third one? Is that greedy? Is that greedy? Let's say we're getting rid of this First for Meaning. Then what else will we get rid of? What are life for creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we'll get rid of these 2. Get rid of that. Play down the Chimera. I think Omen of the Hunt to help us splash. Forerunner. Where does that go? Is that a 5-drop? No, that's the 5-drop slot. Wow. Wow. Amulets. Relentless Pursuit, I think, is a little bit sloppy here. Let's go with another amulet. So this helps us to relieve our mana. Makes us a little bit less competitive. What do we think? That's probably another sideboard. So here we could have drafted either the best deck known to man or the worst deck anyone's ever come across. I think it's going to be the latter. Another Wayfarer. Denied the Divine might be quite nice. in terms of buying us time. But I think we need creatures in our colours. Portent, no. Okay. Wow. Yeah. 10 creatures. 10 creatures, 15 non-creatures. Oh wow. Oh wow. We've done really badly here, haven't we? We did say we wanted the Eidolon though. Can we play that in somehow? Just shove it in. Nah, it'll be fine, just shove it in. look at this mana base, it's ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, we are playing red, aren't we? Just a bit of red. Play the Lampad, perhaps. So what can we get of? Maybe get rid of... So blue is possibly the colour we need less of. We've already got less there. What about black? Green? Ah. Send help, guys. Send help. Take a planes away and maybe... I don't know. Maybe a... Maybe a mountain? 13. Is there any Sentinel's Eyes? So these are going to be really key for me just to make sure I can get the cards I need. But oh dear, oh dear. Never to Blend, Fate Blend. It's awful. It really is awful. I mean, I'd love just to cut red entirely. But I think this is just going to be quite key for us. If I did cut red entirely, what can I shove in instead? A Grove Dancer, a Thirst for Meaning, maybe a Corsair? Is that going to be better realistically? Or what did I just cut in green? Omen. So put the Grove Dancer in, one of these, and the Thirst for Meaning. What does that mean? It means that... Why have I still got red? How many lands here? So 6, 12, 13. Need more lands, don't we? Let's go into this and suggest lands for us. Okay. So now I'm back up to that many cards, but I can cut one of those and I can cut a blue or a green actually. And so 14 and 14. Perhaps we can get rid of one of these creatures, maybe a Grove Dancer. And what do we think? Maybe we do get rid of a Wayfarer. And we go in. We'll call it this. We'll call it this. Please don't leave any comments in the comment section. I know. I already know what you're going to say. I reckon we'll get 2 wins. I don't know where those wins are going to come from. But yeah, let's jump in with this. It's a shame it's not 5 mana good stuff. Perhaps I should have kept it and tried. Hey Jeffrey, how's it going, my friends? Just jumped into a really weird draft. The colours kept changing. We've got one of the best cards in the game, but we got it pack 2, and we're having to double splash for it. We've not got enough creatures. Yeah, it's gonna be a shocking draft, mate. I basically just picked all the cards that I like, and we're gonna have a go at playing with them. The only issue is I don't think I've got enough. I don't think I've got the mana to actually grab those cards. Let's have a look. Bojo 1198. I mean, it's not a bad opening hand. Happy to keep it. I'm gonna play down the Wayfarer. Oh, Oppu's got a bounty. Oh wow, okay, that's nice. Okay, so we're getting there with the colours. Transcendent Envoy. Nice. We're going to play down the Eidolon. Buff the Wayfarer and go in for 2 here. Oppo can't really do anything about that. Play down the Amulet. So this will allow us to go and grab another colour. So yeah, we're getting all of our mana, which is nice to see. What should we do here, though? I think I'm going to play down the... I think I'm going to play down the Dawn Evangel. So Oppo looks like they've got something. And as such, I'm going to hit the Inevitable End onto the... they're just gonna sacrifice the bounty, aren't they? Yeah, so the pause means that they've got something. I'm going to play this on the Wayfarer. And I'm actually just going to attack him with the Wayfarer. Just see what they've got. Omen of the Sun, probably. Yeah, nice. I mean, that's perfectly fine. What do I do? Do I take 2 down or do I destroy the Envoy? I think I think here I just take these 2 creatures down. Okay, is Oppo going in for an attack? No, they don't. That's interesting. So, I'm going to cast... So the thing is, if they do this, they sacrifice the Alseed. And, you know, they instantly just... So it's a little bit of a shame. Well, perhaps I'll just play down the Glory Bearers. So we don't know what Oppo has. So we've got activations for both. And I think, in this case, I'd go in with the Evangel. Has Oppo got another Omen? Some Flicker of Fate. Wow, okay. So this is interesting. I'm getting some quite good cards out of their hands. Wow, the Alseed. Definitely going to put the Alseed first. Let's go for it. Okay. So now they've not got protection. Let's see what they do. Final Death is nice, but we're going to go for the Inevitable End on the Envoy. And I'm going to pass the turn with... Oh, this comes into my hand, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate this. Grab the... what do I need, actually? Probably need more white mana, don't I? Grab the white mana. Play down the white mana. Play down another amulet. And I'm going to pass the turn. So beginning of the turn, Oppo needs to sacrifice a creature. They might either sacrifice the Envoy or this token. One on top, one on bottom. So what are they going to do? They're going to sacrifice this or are they going to... Yeah, they are. Brilliant. I get to draw a card. So it's a land. Not ideal, but it does mean we go through the deck a little bit faster. Forerunner is a complication. Okay. But what I can do is I can Final Death the Forerunner. Beautiful. Get rid of that. Play down the white and play down the Wayfarer. And then crack in for 4 damage. We gain a life. And now we're just waiting for our key cards. We've set up the whole mana. That's not ideal. First for Meaning is nice. Yeah, let's cast it like this. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the Dreadful Apathy on the Horn Beetle. Pump the Eidolon. Give it that extra life gain. And attack him. They could have another flicker on the Horn Beetle. We don't know. But next turn, we're going to hit with Ashiok. Stashian Training. Oppo is digging for lands. What are they going for? Now this is actually quite a nice combination because if we play Ashiok, Oppo has to discard a card from their hand after we've returned the card. But the beauty is that the token doesn't... Oh, okay, Oppo scoops. Yeah. The beauty is the token doesn't go to their hand, so they just have to discard the card that they already have. So that's a nice little win there. We pick up the W. Maybe I shouldn't be doubting myself too much. But no, in all seriousness, the deck is garbage. Okay, so we jump in for the second game. Yeah, so Geff, as I finished recording my lecture, I think you'd just gone off, or you were off stream anyway. Took me about 2.25 hours to record it. All came up Millhouse. Well, Geff, mate, because obviously I'm trying to teach you how to play MTG. What do you think of this hand? What do you think? What do you think we should be doing here? Not good enough. You need some lands correct, my friend. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. Okay, so we're going to keep this. The options are... I think it's annoying because we do need... I mean, these are 3 very good cards. I think I'm going to get rid of one of the islands. Just on the off chance that we can play out the amulet. Oh, nice. Look at that. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Maya's Grasp. That's very aggressive, Oppo. Very aggressive. Should think twice about that behaviour. Okay, so we're going to crack this. Going to go and get our green mana. Beautiful. Pass the turn. A Lampad of their own. Oppo's not doing too well for mana here. And... yeah, this is an annoying one. I'm going to play out the Chimera. And play out the Amulet. Now... oh, wow, that's a shame. That is a shame. Sorry to hear that, mate. I'm going to do the Revoke Existence on this. Now, it's going to sacrifice itself. But that's fine. Because what it allows us to do is hit in for 4. Which I am more than happy about. It also means that we can crack the Amulet. Probably pick up a white mana because we've got more white cards. Play that out and pass the turn. Oppo is not doing too well at all for lands. They might have to discard here. Okay. Oh, they could have Omen of the Sun. What do they do? Wow. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. But that's fine. We can bring that back next turn, perhaps. Yeah, end the turn. What a stumbling block that is for us. Timuret caused the dead. Okay. Okay. What an excellent card. Oh, that's a S tier card. Just binned it. Beautiful. Pass. And activate that ability. Now we're trying to go for our deck quite quickly now, just to get all these lands out. Dreadful Apathy is a beast here. Yeah, so I think I'm going to play out the Chimera. 1, 2, 3. So these Traveler's Amulets, they are coming quick for us. Play that land, and no attacks really for me. Dreadful Apathy will gain us 2 life. Hopefully Oppo hasn't got an Omen of the Dead. That's something that we do need to be careful about. But we do have Dreadful Apathy and Final Death to help deal with it. Hero of the Winds. Okay, so now we're not doing so well, I guess. Kind of guess I just need to hold this back, don't I? We'll pass the turn. We'll keep this land in hand. Oppo could make us discard. I think slow and steady. Although they do have an Omen of the Dead, but they buried it. Hopefully they only have the 1. 2 on top though for Oppo in this scry. So they haven't got enough for Final Death now. They could hit the Final Death on the Chimera, which is what I think they will do. Okay. Interesting. Oppo hits him for 1, and only 1. They could probably hit him for more there, actually. That's nice. That's nice. So what should we do here? I think we hold things back and pass the turn. So I could hit a Dreadful Apathy on. Okay. So Timuret Claws the dead. Pass. I suppose only hitting him for 1. My turn. Yeah, that's fine. 1 white mana? Really? Karamecha's best? Are you joking me? Okay. What a shame. What a shame. So, Gaffer, these lag spots, quite lag spikes, rather, are they quite common, or was it just like a one-off, do you think? Okay, so we save the final death for whatever this hits. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. Heliod's Pilgrim. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Inevitable End, Staggering Insight. Inevitable End's quite nice, isn't it, I guess? But yeah, let's pass the turn. Oh, okay, I see, yeah. So we're hoping to get a 2 for 1 here. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. I think we go for a double block here. Beautiful. So what I'm actually going to go for is the Inevitable End on the Alseed. Will it sacrifice itself? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so then we think we go for the Sentinel's Eyes. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm just gonna keep passing the turn. Oppo's gonna have to start making decisions at the sort of. Okay, that's weird though, because that's on my turn, right? Or is that their turn? I mean, yeah, you do that, Oppo, that's fine. Okay. So now if they do go for the Commanding Presence on the hero, we can hopefully try and get a 2 for 1. Pass. I mean, this is fine, right? Boom. My turn. So, Oppo would have to double block if I did that. Which is fine, I guess, but no, I think... Yeah, I think we just need to pass here. I mean, we're only taking 1 a turn, so we can help to stabilise. Oppo is digging deep. So they've already used up a Karamecha's Blessing, and they've used up the Alseed, so a couple of really good protective spells. Another Omen. Ah. Drats. Okay, so they're getting the Sun's Grace. And now we are in... We have a problem. We do have a problem. Okay. They create a Pegasus straight away. Yep, all these things are good. And what do we do here? Oppo, why aren't you swinging? No blocks. No blocks. Pass. My turn, yeah. Banishing Light. That is good. So we can hit the Banishing Light on the Pegasus. Nice. And then I think we play down Sentinel's Eyes. It doesn't really do anything for us. We can't really attack in because they'll just block with the Timuret. So no attacks. So hopefully Oppo goes for the Commanding Presence on something. Okay, so we do the Commanding Presence. Hopefully they haven't got another Karamucha's Blessing. There we go. So we get a 2-for-1 there, which is helpful for us. Oppo can still go in with 3 here, though. Yeah, look at all this. This is all good. Wow. Okay, so 3, 9, 10, 11. Oh, joking. Yeah, we can't win this, folks. Oppo says good game, but I'm not ready to. I'm not ready to call it a good game yet. So I reckon we've still got a win here. I mean, I'm not joking. We could have Shatter the Skies, which would deal 4 damage to everything, and we'd be back in it. Yeah, give him the GGs. Perfect. Okay, so not an ideal second game, wasn't it? So 1-1. We just need to get that second win that we've kind of promised ourselves, and then we can draft properly for the rest of the afternoon. Yeah, Gaff, later on, mate, I might just try a short stream with FIFA or something, just to make sure that the volume stuff's all right. I might ask you to just jump on and check it in a test stream for me. Just because I've been kind of like playing with it, but I'm not sure if it's perfect. I just don't want to deafen people. Okay. Let's go for it then. Who? Oh, you mean they as in viewers? Or they as in kind of Big Brother territory? Okay, so no white mana, that's fine. We've got a Traveller's Amulet. We've got the Ashiok. No viewers? Oh, you talking about my stream again? Okay, so I'm going to play down the Lampad first, just to give us a little bit of protection. Now, I'd love to dig for the... no, viewers. Brilliant, mate, yeah. All good. Love to dig for a white mana here, which is what I think we're going to be doing. I mean, it'd be nice to kind of get the blue just to kind of facilitate the Ashiok, but I think this is what we need. And yeah, just kind of just hold back. Really, we've got some really good blockers. If Oppo plays anything bigger, we've got Dreadful Apathy next turn. Getting this blue mana will be excellent for us, especially kind of sooner rather than later. Irosa's Blessing. Wow. Okay. 4 damage to the Lampad. Going to sacrifice itself. Oppo hits in for 6 damage. Boom. Not so good. White mana. Oh, we got the blue. Okay, so in which case, I mean, it's not ideal, is it? But I think we need to go for the Apathy on the fish. Hold it back. Oppo can only go in for 3 damage here. So what do we do here? Do we go for the... I mean, so I could go for this and create a +1/+1. Deny the Divine. Really? No. Oh no, Deny the Divine might not work on this actually.
I wonder if you're
Let's create a 2/3 blue-black Nightmare token. As Oppo got. Vexing Goal. Nice. So Oppo can get in for 5 here. Not ideal at all. We could be saying goodbye to Ashiok rather quickly. Which is a shame because obviously that's the only card we're splashing for. What? Okay. Interesting. What are you saying, Oppo? What are you saying? Eidolon? Oh, should have gone for the Wayfarer. Okay, Wayfarer first. Second. Envoy. Stick it here. And let's go in for 3 damage. I'll try to get rid of an itchy fish. Okay. Return target non-land opponent to hand. What do you think? I think I just keep creating these creatures. Another vexing goal. So they're hitting the Envoy here. Okay, so Oppo's going to go in for 4. Need to do something. Maybe with a Hateful Eidolon next turn. Shore it up with the Envoy, perhaps. Yeah. I think we've got it all under control. Maybe. Maybe. So Oppo hits him for 4. So we need to do something, don't we? That's not ideal. So I think what I'm going to do here is go for the Sentinel's Eyes on the Envoy. Getting rid of these 2. Hopefully Oppo hasn't got any counter spell, but I think they have. Omen of the Forge, wow. If they hit the Eidolon, yeah, they've got the game. They've got the game. Omen of the Forge on the Envoy. Nice. Yep. Okay, not so good for us. I guess what we can do... You may cast up to 3 face-up cards your opponent owns from Exile without paying their... You may cast up to 3 face-up cards your opponent owns from Exile without paying their mana cost. Okay. Not really. Okay. So I think what I need to do is just return this to their hand.
You must be subdued. My inspiration.
Okay. Play this down. Get rid of. Play that out. And yeah. Maybe I can attack him with... No, I can't really attack him with either. I can attack him with... I can attack him with 1 perhaps. No, let's... no attacks, no attacks. So yeah, we're suffering here. Oppo gets that 2 damage. Remember, they've got another Vexing Goal. We can't keep them away forever. Yeah. That's helpful. It is helpful. So I can play down the Sentinel's Eyes and get rid of these 2. So now we do have a blocker, I guess. And what I might do here, actually, I'm going to play that on there, gain that 2 life, and then so they're going to go in there, aren't they? I mean, this will help me get 2 life back. I'll only gain that there, though. So Oppo will kill Ashiok next turn. I think that might be worth it.
What a hero.
So remember, they have to discard something from their hand. Okay.
Your heroics.
So in which case, I'm going to go in 1 and 2. Couple of nice cards there. Gain that 2 life. Okay, so we're back on the life gain train. Oppo hits the goal. So they can kill Ashiok, but they've got to sacrifice one of the goals to do it. Dreamstalker Manticore. This can deal to any target. Okay, so that's not looking too good for me. Oh wow, Oppo did not. Okay. Well, that's going to be Ashiok, I guess. Nice. So we're fighting back. We are fighting back indeed. Okay, scry one to the top, one to the bottom. Draw a card. Beautiful. Traveler's Amulet. So here I think that we go in with both of these. Try and just try and get rid of some more cards off into Oppo's, you know, exile zone. So I've got 24 left. They've got 16. Ooh, Oppo's willing to trade a gull. Nice. Happy with that. Play down the Traveler's Amulet and I will pass the turn. So it all depends on how many sort of instant cards they've got in terms of the Manticore. Beautiful. Doesn't look like they've got much at all. Traveler's Amulet. Get out another green. Okay. Not ideal. I think I'm going to attack in with the Nightmare. Just because it takes more cards off of... I mean, what do they have there? Shoal Kraken. Yep. Happy to trade off that goal. Boom. Okay. So here we are. This is a kind of state of play. We've got a good defender in Nexus Wardens. Oppo's digging further. 13 cards left. Where are these cards going? It's gonna be quite 2 on the bottom. Okay, so Oppo is digging. They can't crack the Omen of the Sea, so they need something. Are they going to crack the Omen of the they crack the Omen of the Forge? Are they going to crack the Omen of the Sea? Interesting. We've got a Chimera. Neither Divine. Okay. Okay, that's nice. At least they use it on there. Like I say, remember they've got... oh, interestingly, they can't crack the Omen of the Sea now. They may have done it on their... Keep. Another land. Opposing got 11 cards left. What's their kind of big hitters, do you reckon? What did they want to do? So, a Dreamstalker, Witness of Tomorrow. So they had 2 Dreamstalkers, I guess. Not ideal that we're hitting this bad patch of lands. 20 cards left, plays 11. Have I just did this? How strange. I'll play with that in OBS in a second. Okay, Itchy Fish on the life link. Dreadful Apathy is nice. So we go Dreadful Apathy, I think, on the Manticore. And where do we want this life gain? So We could just hit him with the Wardens, I guess. Gain that 2 life. Get rid of this as soon as possible. Hey Fluffer, how are you, my friend? Oh, strange. Have I moved my camera? Never mind. Yeah, that's fine to hit that. Cool. That's a lot better. Yeah, so we sadly lose the Wayfarer, which is fine. And yeah, Theros drafting. We've drafted a quite frankly awful deck. It's a Sentinel's Eye, so actually I can just attack in perfectly fine here. We started off with heavily white, a little bit of green, a little bit of black. We weren't really sure what our second colour was. And then we hit Ashiok, pack 2, pick 1. We took it just because it's obviously mythic rare. But then we didn't see any more white or green. And there was no black either, so we've kind of made this. We did go into a 5-colour deck, but I've restricted it down to a 4-colour deck. Yeah, so we kind of guessed that we'll win a couple of matches with it. We're not expecting too much. Proton Tower Mage, okay. Not so good for us. I mean, I'm still fine to attack it. Oppo needs to do something. They don't know what's in hand. Yeah, so we've won 1, lost 1, and this one's going kind of so-so. It's not too good. And this might be where we lose. Although the Glory Bearers is here. So what could we do? We could trade off. Gain that life. Beautiful. We could trade off the Wardens for... Yeah, just the right time. Yeah, it's I mean, Oppo's down to 8. We're 17. We had Ashiok kicking all of their things into exile. Actually, I'm not going to. I'm just going to hold this back actually because I think time is on our side. We've got a lot more outs than up, whereas we know that the bottom 2 cards they didn't like. Oh, you're joking me. You're joking. Okay. Seems good. Seems good. Stunning work. Oh, Oppo, you've got to be going in. Oh, yeah, nice. Lovely little recursion there. Okay. Double Glory Bearers. Let's go. I mean, gain that life. So Fassa can tap down... What can they tap down? They can tap down 1 creature. I actually think that I try and get rid of one of these, trade with these, and then get the Sentinel's Eyes and stick it on one of the Glory Bearers. How does that sound? I mean, this has got... So this will go in... Actually, no, because it'll go in with a 2/7. Oh, no, because they only have to double block and then tap one of them, don't they? So it's no point there. Okay, pass the turn. Yeah, so Fassa is an excellent card. It's a card that you can splash. Basically, at the end of the end step, exile up to 1 creature, bring it back. And so obviously you have fantastic recursion with the Alerios. To keep creating these 3/2s. Traveler's Amulet. I mean, I'm going to crack it now just because it helps smooth out our library, gets rid of all the lands that we don't want, and hopefully taps into some of the creatures that we do. So we can hold off for a little bit. We don't. What do we have? We have a Final Death. It doesn't impact this because it's not a creature. We do have a... We do have the enchantment Exile. So maybe we've got a chance. Oh, they had the extra land, so they can do some business there. Happy to trade off a Glory Bearers for one of the Maze Wardens. Oh no, that's it. GG's. So they did that on my turn, taps everything, attacking for 12. Plus the extra. GG's Oppo. What did we get down to? 5 cards? Yeah. RIP. RIP. Yeah, so I'll give you a quick glance at the deck. So we said we'd get 2 wins. So far we're on 1-2. Yeah, so we started off with white, and then we picked up a couple of Fateful Ends, a Final Flare, and then the War Leader and the Maze Warden. Grabbed the Ashiok, and then red dries up except for all these kind of things that we're not fussed about playing. A couple of nice black cards, or the Eidolon, Final Death, Inevitable End. You know, white is very strong. So yeah, so then we decided to put the green cards in because the green cards were just slightly better than the red cards. But actually now I'm starting to think that I take the green cards out and exchange them for red. So if I was to do that, so we take these out, and then that means we can put in a couple of Final Ends and then these. And then if we go onto suggest lands, that starts to look a little bit better, doesn't it? 43 cards, 11 and 15. So I think I can. I think maybe I can ditch the Thirst for Meaning. I do like it as card draw, but here a lot of the time we're going to be on the back foot. I can take away one of the planes, and what else was I taking away? I was taking away 2 lands just because of the amount of Traveller's Amulets we've got. And so I think if I take away one of the islands and just play with 41 cards, yeah, why not? At least we're having a little bit of fun with it, aren't we? Don't want to take it too seriously. Cool. Let's jump back in. Got quite a few new views today, so thank you very much for stopping by the stream. This is a stream where we just play a lot of garbage a lot of the time. I'm actually tempted to keep this hand. We get to Fateful Land really quickly, and also we start to get our lands out. Put one thing red. Yeah, but I just think having the 3 colour just is a little bit. It's a little bit weaker, and we lose a lot of the stuff that holds the opponents back until we get kind of the bigger cards out, almost, if that makes sense. Daxos. Now, Daxos is something that I am interested in getting rid of. I think I do it at this stage. It's one of those cards that can be a little bit annoying, and we don't need the red just yet because we've got it. Nice. So that's what we wanted to see. So we can play down the Traveller's Amulet, crack both in our opponent's end step, which will allow us to dig through our deck. Oppo's not really doing anything their side. So we're going to be picking up a black, and we're going to be picking up the blue. Nice. So we've never had any problems getting the cards we want out. Obviously now we've not got much to do in terms of Oppo's. Oh, this is a shame that Oppo is strapped for mana when we are. Why is it making it do that? It's supposed to be quite mana efficient here. So there was no pause, so it doesn't look like Oppo's got much to combat it. So that's good. See what Oppo does with the. I mean, they could be sticking a Dreadful Apathy on it, which would not be good. Hopefully this is a Loathsome Chimera or something like that. Omen of the Hunt, okay. So we are going to be hitting him for quite a substantial amount this turn. Hopefully they don't hit a Wayfarer or anything. Beautiful. Look at that. Cards are coming out. Millhouse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitting in for 8. Beautiful. Look at that. Ooh. And now Oppo's in trouble. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. Hopefully they don't have a... Oh, they do have the Sentinel's Eyes. That's a shame. That is a shame. Yeah, so they create a Pegasus. But that's fine. My turn. So I think here I can hit the Dreadful Apathy and exile it. Yeah, the Apathy's coming there. This is the second Sun's Grace that I've encountered, actually. Oppo took the 4. Remember, this doesn't have lifelink anymore. So depending on what Oppo does this turn, if they... Oh, brilliant. Why not, Oppo? Go for it. Go for it, my friend. Yeah, take it. Okay, so this is quite annoying in that I might be able to get a 2-for-1 here. So let me, it's not ideal, but let me attack in with the Amaze Warden. So here I need to go blue, pump it, and red, blue, pump it. Okay, so I'm happy to swap damage. I'm happy to trade these off. Let's just see if Oppo. Oh, Oppo took it. Okay, that's interesting. I thought they was going to use the bounty, but no qualms. Oh, that's it. Why did they tap like that? Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, it bombs away for Oppo. Wayfarer. At least you haven't got enough cards in the graveyard to bring this back. I think I can win. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's not an issue. It's not an issue. So I need to sacrifice another creature or enchantment. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm shy on mana there. First for Meaning is cool. So what I might do here, I might pop this on and get rid of the 2 Traveler's Amulet. Now, Oppo needs to... What I could sacrifice it and force them to double block. That might be nice. See if Oppo does that. Sacrifice this, force them to double block, and then I've got a Fateful End if they decide not to. Does that make sense? Because I need to get rid of but they can just yeah. It hasn't got trample, has it? So I think the outcome is the same. So I'm not going to do that. That's a weird one, but I think it works out like that. Okay, so keep up First for Meaning and Fateful End. Pass the turn. So I've got 6 damage. So if they had have sacked to protect it, I could have used a Fateful End and got kind of like both of them out. But they're kind of happy just kind of knocking away with this, which is fine for me. I don't mind too much. It's only 3 damage. We'll see what they do this turn. Okay. First for Meaning. Yeah. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Oh, you are joking me. Discard these. I want to get through my library a little bit more. My turn. Inevitable end. Yeah, no, that's very much true, my friend. Very much true. I'm gonna go for the. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the 2-for-1 here. So inevitable end. They'll sack the Alseed, and then we just hit with fateful end. All these things are good. Lampad. I mean, it's not good. It is a start, but I think I'm gonna actually I'm gonna keep it just because. Oh, actually, I can't search for the Traveler's Amulet then, can I? What we got left? 19. Got Ashiok still to find. Pelucanos can come back very soon. So what's that? 6 other. So all they have to do is sacrifice this. I'll decide whilst Oppo's having their turn. Okay. I mean, I've got Ashiok, haven't I? Ooh. Okay, let's search. Final Death is great for the Pelucanos. Let's pass the turn. So I'm assuming this turn they crack this. They bring the Pelucanos back and I can exile it, which would be a good start. Oppo's 21, plays our 17. Two on top. That's not scary at all. Okay, pass. I think I'm gonna fateful end now, just to get that scry action. Beautiful. Come on, Oppo, get your Pelucanos back, and I can final death at end of turn. They are going for the Pelucanos. It's an excellent card, but I mean, Oppo's just got all the bombs, haven't they? In there, did they exile the Archon? Nope. Brilliant, nice. Okay, so now we go to Ashiok and we start. So they can just hit that, so I'm not going to use that just yet. End the turn. They said good game, but I don't know if that means another Siona. Interesting. Okay. What else? Ah, so they've ran out of auras. Don't you be looking at Ashiok. Oh, they scooped. They scooped. Beautiful. Great win that was. Cheers for the spot, guys. Okay. So this first draft is actually doing a lot better than we first thought it might do. What we got? 850, 775. Yeah, because it's I think whenever I say GG's, it kind of implies that I've got something. I've got the answer. Okay. So we've picked up those 2 wins. So we kind of hypothesized 2 wins, 3 losses, especially when we started messing with the deck. That touchdown symbol, Gaff. Stigma. I mean, we're supposed to beat Stigma, aren't we? Okay, we're gonna sack this off. Brilliant. Hope you both are keeping well. Okay. This is much better. What do we get rid of? I think actually I get rid of the Unknown Shores. It's a little bit slow. Although it does... okay. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the Swamp. It's not something we need just yet. Okay, so we go Unknown Shores into the Amulet. Then we get the Envoy out. Oh, nice lands, Oppo. Nice lands. Okay. So then, depending on what Oppo does with their Transcendent Envoy, I mean, if they tap out here, I'm happy to go for Sagarine Insight and just attack in. Stampede Rider. Beautiful. Okay. So I think then, in this case, I'm going to go Staggering Insight. And then attacking for 2. Now, Oppo can either sacrifice their Envoy or I'm drawing cards. Nice. So I want to try and get through my deck as fast as possible. Get to all those great cards we have. So these unsanctioned cards are really nice, but they're super expensive in the store. I just don't think it's a justifiable cost. Fateful End. So I can set. Actually, I'm going to draw first. Boom. Okay, nice. So we get a. So what I want to do here is I think Fateful End on the Favoured, and crack the Amulet. Revoke Existence is lovely. Can get rid of this for us. Pass. Remember, Oppo's only really doing 1 damage a turn. Captivating Unicorn. So that's a final death target. It's a little bit bigger. I think we've, without being too cocky, I think we've got this game under control. Famous last words, of course. Okay. What do we think? I can put this down. It will be a good blocker. So we go in, deal that 2 damage. Draw a card. Ooh. Doesn't change anything, but we can play 2 cards next turn. So let's go for the Wayfarer. Not the Wayfarer, sorry, the War Leader. Because we'll have a big crackback target. I'm surprised this Envoy survived as long. We're still at 20 life. Oppo might find a way to tap down the War Leader and attack him with all. Harosa's Blessing. What are they going to hit? Go on. No. What a shame. What a shame. And they can tap that down. That's nice. Nice play by Oppo there. So final death on the Unicorn. Of course, if I hadn't have played the War Leader. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage there. Okay. So this is fine. So I can go for the final, another auto tap. Go for the Sentinel's Eyes here. And hit in. Oh, scared me then. Hit in for 5. And then we cast. I'm going to cast the Final Death now, just because I don't want to mistap and then kind of be able to tap down the War Leader. Okay, so maybe it wasn't as wrapped up. Green as well. Oh. Mythic rares everywhere. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile a target card from the... Let me read it first. Exile a target card from the graveyard. If it was a land card, add that. You gain 2 life and it deals 2 damage to each opponent. Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, no, it's definitely a flaw, isn't it? It's not good at all. What I think I might do, I think I might play First for Meaning. Have I realistically got anything? There is a Lampad. I'm just thinking about getting as many creatures down as possible. Yeah, I'm going to play it now just so I've... Oh, wow. Definitely not. And get rid of those two. This is good. So this is an enchantment, so I can get rid of this. Let's pass the turn. Okay. So deal 2 damage to each opponent, so that's me. Banishing Light looks good. Oh, I always forget they can exile that from mine. Oh, they gain 2 life as well, okay. Surely they're not going to attack him with the Envoy. Surely they're not going to attack in. Ooh, okay. Okay. Revoke Existence and the Banishing Light. So we'll definitely go for Revoke Existence on this. Correct. Banishing Light on the Rider. Boom. Got the win. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they attacked him with the Envoy, in all honesty. I mean, because it's just fodder, isn't it, at that stage. 3 wins, 2 losses. It looks like it was a, yeah, GG's, Geff, GG's. Looks like it was a good move to get rid of that green. I think keeping the red is key because it brings across some creatures and it also helps to have those fatal ends, whatever the 3 damages. Important to note that they can also damage your opponent as well, and the scry is actually quite useful here. Yeah, well, 100%. Again, can't keep this. I mean, if you remember, like we attacked him for, was it 8 or 9 damage? 8 damage with this early on? Mulligan. Yes. Okay, so... we keep... What do we get rid of? So, my mind's telling me Ashiok, but I'm also conscious that we haven't got anything to put the Staggering Insight on. I think we should get rid of Ashiok. What do you guys think? I mean, we're 2 mana short. So we get to the Glory Bearers, then we stick the Staggering Insight on and we start drawing. We also have the amulets which kind of shuffle the deck, so it doesn't mean it's gone forever. So yeah, I think that's right. Dreadful Apathy is lovely. This is actually quite a nice opening hand. Oppo with the 2-drop. Is it the 1/1 Aspirant? Full of possibilities, okay. This is a dreadful card. Okay. In fact, I think Oppo's only had it so that they can cycle it. Okay, so this isn't so good for us. I think I might end of Oppo's turn, fire off the Thirst for Meaning. Cyclops. Yeah, let's go for it. Happy to ditch the Sentinel's Eyes. Remember, we can always dig it back. Okay. So. I think here... I mean, it is annoying that they get this. But... I think if I can play out the Warden, then... I think if I play out the Warden, it gives me something to start with. I mean, because if I play this, they still draw the card, and it's essentially me taking 2 turns off, right? So they'll hit for 4. No blocks. If I pick up another white here, it's going to be very tasty. Stampede Rider. Nice. Rage Hand. Draw a card. Banishing Light. Not exactly what we wanted to see. So they can do 5 damage. I am 1 mana short of doing exactly what I want to do. And there's no way of getting around it, I don't think. Okay. So in this case then, what should I do? I could do the stagnant. I would be trading both of these off. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the Dreadful Apathy on the Cyclops. Just for now, and then hope to buy a turn afterwards. Cool, pass. So yeah, I'm in a little bit of a predicament here, but we'll see where we go. Oppo looks like they've got something for the Maze Warden anyway. They just hovered over it, unless they're checking out its ability. Some sort of fight spell. What fight spell have they got? Final Flare. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wouldn't you Final Flare the Cyclops then? Or are they just using that as a means of drawing cards, I guess? So that second Rage Hound. So Oppo goes in for 3. Draw a card. So a game was short on white. I mean, if I do this, they only hit for 5. I say only hit for 5. They can bring this back next turn. I think I do have to play this out. I need to... The lack of white mana is killing me, in all fairness. And it's the mana we've got most of as well. Rage Hound, okay, so we're digging deep there. Okay. Six from Oppo. They're playing a very good game. And I actually fear that if I don't pick up another white card next turn... Oh no, actually I think I've lost in all fairness, haven't I? I mean, what do we have? So I can... It's got to be Banishing Light, I think. So I can hit the Inevitable End on this. No. Yeah, Oppo still wins. So I go Inevitable End here. I'm Banishing Light here. Oppo's claiming good game. I agree. GG's. Yeah, they just had it. It's basically mono red. Splashing for a little bit of green removal. Very, very good deck from Oppo. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so just to give everyone a quick flashback at the deck, we picked up those 3 wins. We thought we'd only get 2. It was a deck which we were very much heading for white, but then we had the Ashiok, but sadly didn't pick up anything in either black or blue, except for a Final Death, Inevitable End, Hateful Eidolon. We're supported with a little bit of red. Yeah, 50% win rate is not too bad, is it? We played with green for the first couple of games, but then definitely swapped back into red. I think one of the driving forces for the green was the Chimera for the recursion value, and also the Omen of the Hunt Helper's splash. But yeah, thank you very much. We're gonna do a couple more drafts this afternoon. But thank you very much everyone for watching on YouTube at Our Gaming, and also for everyone watching at Twitch and Mixer at Our Dean. So we'll grab these. Awesome.